Hi everyone and welcome to my workspace. Today I'm going to be showing you my workspace. This is where all the magic happens, and I'm going to be taking you through every single thing on this table. And if you see anything you like, I will make sure I put a link in the description where you can get any of these things. So let's begin. So the first item we're going to be looking at on this table is this laptop. This is my OG laptop. This is the oldest thing on this table. This laptop I got in 2017, and this is a 2013 or 2012 MacBook. Right now, these two don't work. The keyboard is busted. The mouse pad no longer, the mouse track no longer works. But I am too emotionally attached to this system to let it go for now. So I'm just finding a way to make it work. And because this system kind of did a lot of the work that made a lot of these things happen. So it's seated here on a graph tool adjustable laptop stand. This thing is heavy. This thing is very, very strong. Like I can't even remember readjusting this thing since I got it, because it's so strong, and you can be rest assured that any laptop you put on this adjustable stand can work. It also has some heat vents that allow it to pass through to these spaces. So yeah, that is that for that. Then we have the LG 34-inch monitor. This LG ultra wide 34-inch monitor. This has been a very big blessing to my life, because I'm able to spread the things around and have all the screen real estate to keep a tab on so many things at the same time. So this is one of my best parts on this table. And up here we have the Logitech 4K Brio camera. I actually use this for calls, and this camera can actually shoot in 4K. That's why that's part of the name. This is a 4K camera, and a bit high end, but I just got it because I was just loving all things 4K then, and I wanted to go for an overkill when it comes to the camera that I'm using for my calls. So yeah, that's the Logitech Brio 4K camera. So now if we go down here, you will see this very nice clock, this digital clock. Now I must say this this clock has never told the right time ever. It's just aesthetically pleasing to this table. That's why I left it there. Kind of the wooden texture kind of flows with the whole brown furniture, brown wood stuff I have going on down here. This is a pen. This is a pen that was given to me by my wife for one of our anniversaries, so I just keep it here. I told myself I'm going to be using it to sign only important stuff. So I just keep it here. And yeah, now let's come to this zone. This is what I call the Logitech zone. This is what I call the Logitech zone, because basically everything here is made by Logitech. Every single thing. In fact, this mic used to have a different manufacturer, but when I bought it, Logitech had bought the company. So this is fully a Logitech zone right now. So we have the Logitech MX keys. This is Logitech MX keys. It's a wireless keyboard that is capable of connecting to up to three devices, and that's why I can still use this my OG laptop, because the keyboard is busted, but with this I can connect to it wirelessly and I can still use this laptop. I also use it to connect to my main system here. So this has been a huge blessing, because it just helps me control everything from one spot. I don't have to be moving my hand from one keyboard to another just because I want to control different systems. And the same goes with this, the Logitech MX Master 3. Logitech MX Master 3, this kind of spaceship-like mouse. This mouse also has the ability to connect to three different systems, and it's also wireless. It also has a lot of helpful buttons for doing things like scrolling horizontally and accessing some of your shortcuts in some of the popular apps that you use. And I just love the grip. It's so cool. I think 50% of why I bought this mouse is just because it looks cool. Yeah, so that's the Logitech MX Master 3. So the last item in the Logitech zone is this mic. Now I had to get this mic because for calls. I had to get this mic for calls, because before I was using my AirPods, and it got to a time I started having up to like 3-4 meetings every day, and the AirPods started giving me a lot of headache with all the transparency stuff and all that. So I had to get this Yeti Blue mic. Like I said, the manufacturing company is now Logitech. That's why this completes the whole Logitech zone. And yeah, this is set up to pick sound from around this area. So whenever I'm doing my calls, I just sit down and at any position when I talk, my colleagues can hear me and everything is all crispy. So yeah, the Yeti Blue mic. There is a USB hub here just to do all the USB transformations, USB-C to USB 3 and stuff like that. And let's come over here. Over here I have my main laptop. This is this is kind of like the most important item on this table, my MacBook. This is a MacBook Pro. I think this is 2021. It's an M1 Mac, 16 gig RAM, and 1 TB SSD. Yeah, 1 TB SSD. So this is my, as you can see, it's connected to this system with this, and the USB splitter goes here, and this rests on a book arc vertical laptop stand. This is a very efficient laptop stand because it actually helps you save space by not allowing your laptop sit horizontally but vertically, so that you can have all the extra space here to yourself. I didn't buy this. When I bought this, it was for my previous MacBook. That was a 2016 MacBook, and these holders came, I think, 3 pieces of them, one for MacBook Air, one for the MacBook. What I'm just trying to say that the size of this, the size, I don't have a size for this particular MacBook. I just try to force it in because I'm not trying to buy another one. It's pretty expensive. So yeah, this is my MacBook and it's connected to this screen. There was a time I used to connect this laptop to this screen, but now I only connect this MacBook to this screen. So the last item we're going to be looking at, is this the last item? Yeah, I think so. The last item we're going to be looking at on the table is this collapsible bookshelf. Yeah, this, let me bring it to the front. So I have this collapsible bookshelf. You can actually collapse any section that you're not using, but I just keep the 3 of them open. This is for me to keep the books I'm currently reading. I have my bookshelf over there, so I just bring the books I'm currently reading here so that they can be quickly accessible. For example, I'm currently reading this DevOps handbook, and as you can see, I have a divider here. And I'm also trying to, refresh my networking knowledge with this networking plus guide. So I keep these books here so that they can be easily accessible and I can read them on the table. Just put this back here. I used to use these lights. I used to use them for calls before, just to shine light on my face. But now I just use them to create this kind of blue halo-y kind of light effect behind the screen. You must have seen some of them in some of my videos. So yeah, that's everything on the table. Now let's talk about the table. So the table itself, I got the inspiration for this table from Matthew Ensina. If you don't know who Matthew Ensina is, this very awesome guy. I think he's into set design, media, animation, and all stuff. But his main strength is that he's a DIY guy. So if he needs a table, he builds it by himself. If he needs a cabinet, he builds it by himself. So he was able to put together something like this. And but he got most of his stuff from IKEA, which we don't really have here. Even the IKEA here doesn't have a furniture section. So I just called a local furniture maker to make this, and I think he was able to get it to like 85%. So I'm really impressed with what came out of it. I have my leg rest here. This was also locally made. There are actually some on Amazon, and yeah. This is a LinkedIn box. This is what LinkedIn sends to you when you are to do a course for them, just containing the gear for you to record remotely. And yeah, a couple of shelves. This is where I plug all my stuff. Anything that is coming from this table is plugged in here, just to make it easily accessible, so that one cord goes down to where the power source is. And yeah, that is that for the table. And lastly, we have my chair. Yeah, I have a very funny history with chairs. I've actually changed a lot of chairs. I think this year I've gone through 3 chairs already. There's one of them over there that is busted already. So, but I was able to get this chair and it's pretty cool. I saw some chairs online, but they were too expensive. Let's not even talk about the Amamilia chairs. But the ones I saw online were pretty expensive, especially when you consider Nigeria and you have to pay for export duties and stuff like that. But this ergonomic chair has been able to help me, really balance my back and work effectively. So that's that. So guys, that's a run through of my workspace, and like I said, if you see anything here that you like, I'm going to be putting the link in the description so that you can get it. I also have a studio here where I record my courses. I do courses for LinkedIn, and I also have courses on Udemy and Skillshare and stuff, and I've built a studio dedicated to that. So in another video, I'm going to be walking you through this studio to make you just as I have done with my table. I'm going to be running you through this studio so that you can see how I have it set up. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and remember to subscribe for more videos. I talked about having a shelf here for easily accessible books, and these are books I bring from my main shelf there where I have all my books. If you are interested in knowing the type of books I read, books that developers should read, you can check out this video where I talk about 5 books that every developer should read. Thank you, and see you in another video.